probably looking for some kind of security terminal. The security terminal should be somewhere nearby.
Oh yeah! Mark the division!
Let's check it out! Where do you think they've gone?
No, I don't know.
Over here. Too late.
Reinforcements incoming.
Here we go! Setting up my turret. Stay right there!
Picked up on camera again. The holding area...
Fuck you!
Trying to break through!
Sweet galloping Jesus! What the hell is going on here? Put these fuckers down!
You all hurt? Get you out of here!
contacts. All clear.
You just recovered intel that's going to be a whole lot of help to it.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Lustle Power Man. Today I got a very special build for y'all. I call this build the Mortal Hemorrhage. This build requires ongoing Directive, the Pestilence, and the Vow Mask. So whenever you hit an enemy with your Pestilence, you'll be causing 3 debuffs to the enemy, which is all amplified by perfect glass cannon. 1 bullet to a red enemy will drop them, and that's why I call this build the Mortal Hemorrhage. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into the build. So it's a lot to explain on this build, so I'm gonna completely break it down. We got +1 skill tier for our hive and our fixer drone, and you want to put an extra 10% skill healing to help you with your heals on your fixer drone. Alright, our main gun will be the Pestilence. It's hitting at 100.8. We got 15% LMG damage, 12% damage to target out of cover, and we got 6% damage to armor. The talents, Plague of Outcasts. Hits apply a debuff dealing 100% weapon damage over 10 seconds. Stacks up to 50 times. Whenever an enemy dies with this debuff, all stacks are transferred to a nearby enemy within 25 meters. So the Pestilence causes a debuff within itself. We're running ongoing Directive, so whenever you kill an enemy with a status effect, we'll get bleed ammo for our Pestilence. And the Pestilence has 100 bullets, so you get 100 bleed ammo as well. So you don't have to really worry about none of your bleed ammo ever running out. For our second gun, we're running the Grudge. It's hitting at 106.9. We got 13% SMG damage, 21 crit chance, and 5% damage to armor. And for the talent, we have Perfect Vindictive. Killing an enemy with a status effect applied grants you and all allies within 20 meters 18% critical hit chance and 18% critical hit damage for 20 seconds. So with this build, we'll always be able to apply bleed to an enemy. So if you kill an enemy with this gun, you'll get 18% critical hit chance and 18% critical hit damage, but you can swap over to your Pestilence after you get a kill with this gun, and your Pestilence will have 18% critical hit chance and 18% critical hit damage. And that's why I use the Grudge. Alright, so let's get into the new mask. It's called the Vow. You get this at season level 90. It comes with +1 skill tier, 10% status effects, 9.4 hazard protection, and 20% repair skills that help us with our healing for our fixer drone. And the talents is called Toxic Delivery. Status effects also apply a damage over time debuff. So you get a damage over time debuff whenever you apply a status effect. So when you apply bleed and you hit them with the Pestilence, you're applying the Pestilence debuff, you're applying bleed, and you're also applying another debuff from the Vow Mask. Total damage dealt is equal to 50% of your concussion grenade damage and increased by your status effect attributes. So the higher your status effect attributes, the more damage the Vow debuff will do. And also it says that damage the total damage is equal to 50% of your concussion grenade. But alright, we get running the Sacrifice chest piece. The one piece comes with 15% headshot damage. We got 15 weapon damage, 10% skill damage, and 10% status effects. And we got 5.7 critical hit chance. For the talent, it's Perfect Glass Cannon. All damage you deal is amplified by 30%. All damage you take is amplified by 60%. So the reason I'm running this, it says all damage you deal is amplified by 30%. So the Pestilence debuff is amplified by 30%. The Vow Mask debuff is amplified by 30%. All the bleed that we're doing gets amplified by 30%. Our weapon damage and our skill damage is amplified by 30%. But also we take 60% extra damage. So that's why we got a little bit of repair skills to help us with our healing as well, and they'll help us keep, stay alive. So on the holster, we're running the ongoing directive. Let's just get into the ongoing. We got 2-piece, it gives you 15% status effects. We got 3-piece, it gives you 30% reload speed. That's real good for the Pestilence. And we got the 4-piece, it's called Rules of Engagement. Killing a status affected enemy grants hollow point ammo for your active weapon. Hollow point ammo amplifies weapon damage by 20% and applies bleed on hit. So whenever you kill an enemy, you get hollow point ammo, and that damage from that hollow point is amplified by 20%, and it also causes bleeds on hit. So with our Pestilence, we'll be causing bleed on hit. We'll be applying the outcast debuff from the Pestilence, and we'll be causing a status effect which causes the Vile Mass debuff. But we got 14.5 weapon damage and 10% status effects. On the knee pads, we got 15 weapon damage, 10% status effects. Same on the gloves. Alright, so let's get into the backpack. We got 15 weapon damage, we got 10% status effects. So we got status effects rolled on every single last piece. That increases our bleed duration, and it also increases our vile damage debuff. And we also have repair skills, so that's another repair skills. We got 2 skill tiers. We got extra healing from the technician and 2 repair skills. So to take a look at the backpack, we got Trauma Specialist. Increases the duration of your bleed status effects by 50% and all bleed damage done by 100%. So we got Perfect Glass Cannon, which amplifies all damage done by you by 30%. And we also got the Trauma Backpack, which causes your bleed damage to do 100% more damage, which is absolutely insane. Like 1 bullet from your Pestilence causes all 3 debuffs with this build. Alright, I'm running the Stinger Hive. It's got 4.8 damage mod, and the reason you want to run the Stinger Hives is to cause the status effect and then kill the enemy so you can get the hollow point ammo. And then we got 9.7 health mod, and we got +4 Stinger charges. And for our heals, we're running the Fixer Drone. This follows you around. It's easy, you don't have to worry about it. It just runs around and heals you. We got 6.6 armor repair, and we got 10% health. We got tier 2 armor repair, so we get 40% armor repair. We got 2 repair skills mods, and we got extra healing from the technician. But real quick, let's just get into the stats. We got 100k weapon damage. We got 35k PvP weapon damage. We got 15.7 critical hit chance, and you can change this on the fly. So when you get a kill with your grudge, this changes to about 30%, and you can up your crit damage up to 60%. We got 100% headshot damage. We got 84.5 all weapon damage bonus, and we got 30% light machine gun damage bonus. And that's the whole build. I actually had this build for a while, but it wasn't putting enough damage out. The Vile Mass was absolutely the last piece that I needed for this build, for it to actually work great, both in matchmaking and solo heroics, man. But that's the whole build. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about the build, man. Deuces.